What's going on, everybody? Ooh, my headphones are super loud. Let me make sure OBS is okay. Yeah, OBS looks good. Okay, what's up, everybody? We're back with some more. We're back with some more aggro demon hunter. I've a very ill-fated race with Ron Mexico, who's an awesome streamer, to see who the first one to get to Legend's gonna be. He is a 11 times multiplier. Markiplier. He's 11 times Markiplier, and I don't think it's gonna come out in my favor, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's actually not a bad start for me because he's not doing they're not doing anything. So I think this turn we definitely play this, and then we can play this and that next turn. We just want to keep pressure. We want to be the more aggressive deck in this matchup, I believe. Yeah, that doesn't seem fun or good or right, but we can clear that pretty easily. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. And we have a taunt now, which is nice. So keep him off board, get a taunt. Next turn we can do this and this if we need to, and then draw cards. I like it. I don't know why this is where my cursor always just kind of goes to. So I mean, he can kill it, but we're going to get card draw off it. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And we won't do the second slice. We'll do the this and see if we get the taunt. We didn't get the taunt, unfortunately, but that's okay. Marrow Slicers get top deck Skull. So next time we should do this so we can get Skull over and then draw on 6. So this is the Highlander deck because I don't think the face deck wants to run tracking at all. It's very obvious. So, okay. He's going to take 2 things off board. Now, the question kind of becomes, do we keep minion presence or do we push damage? And I know we want to Skull next turn. But this seems like really too good to pass up. To clear their board and still have the ability to go face. So the other option would have been to just do this and kill his sharpshooter, which would have only pushed 3, and we would have lost out on 6 damage. I don't like that play. I mean, the other option was actually trade these guys in, lose board, and face for 6. I like this better. I'm sorry, I got tongue-tied, tongue-twisted, whole bunch of things there. The good thing about what's going on now is Explosive Trap doesn't kill this board. Desert Spear's fine. So we will now push 6 damage. There's absolutely no reason not to. We'll take that off board just to get rid of a possible kill command. So he can, they can, what can they do this turn? They have a play. I forgot what the play was. Oh yeah, the Dragon's Bane. I think Dragon Bane's this turn. I don't think that's a very good play. I really think they want to get their Explosive Trap going. Hounds, okay. I do think it might be a little too late at this point. I'm not really concerned if they're trading into me. As long as I don't get a taunt. This is annoying, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Soul Fragment is unfortunate to draw. That's good. That'll be good next turn. So, let's see if we get off this. It's pretty good. And I just want to keep pushing face damage as much as we can. We're one off from lethal next turn. This was an unfortunate top deck he got. So they're going to push Dragon's Bane. Means they don't get their quests though. But I don't know. Yeah, so they're not going to get their gnomes. So it's, again, it's going to come down to what we draw here. We're one off right now. And we just got there. Cool. That's exact. That was good. That's a Demon Hunter. I am going to assume that they are Soul Demon Hunter. With coin, I like this. I really like this hand. We can do this on 1, 2 coin, then on 3 do this. Yeah. If this was any other 2-drop that didn't draw us 3 cards, I wouldn't do that at all. But it's not. It's a pretty decent looking curve. We have to probably acknowledge the fact that this will die. I'm okay with that. Actually, Umberwing's a really good card too. So, kind of have a few plays here. This probably always happens. And then we're at 3 next turn. On 4. So, I'm going to do this. I don't think this is the right play, but I feel like getting something that can kill this off board is good. Next turn we can do these 2. He cannot activate his Soul Shatter next turn because there's no Soul Fragments in the deck. Now there are. But we can stop them from Soul Shattering next turn. Hey, hey, hey! That's so rude. We'll do the same thing to them though, just so they can't. But this should go face because this always dies. If this trades, this is going to trade anyways. Next turn we'll go 1, 2, 3. What do we know? Like, what's the play? So here's what I'm assuming is going to happen next turn. Soul Shatter Mystic comes down. If it doesn't, it's because we didn't play into it, which is fine. So next turn we can go 2, 4, and then something else. Yep. We can refill our hand, get more playable things going. So let's see what we get off the top. Soul Fragment's always good. We don't need them in our deck. Glavebound's really good too. I like Glavebounding this turn. I like making it a little awkward for them. Because now they can't just trade into that or they'll die. They have to kill it another way. Now they can trade into it, but they'll probably figure out a different way to do it. Blade Dance. Yep. That's okay. This turn we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Unless we get Skull off the top. We didn't. I don't think we can get lethal from Kane. We have... Yeah, we don't get enough. So... let's draw some cards. Demon Companion's good. Twin Slice. So that will be... that will be lethal if they don't heal. That's great. Yep. And that's not going to get them to heal. That's game. This deck just gets there. It just gets there. And yep, there's face. There it goes. All my friends are getting into my Diamond 4, and they all have like these 11 times multipliers. Stay out of here. I wanna do this unimpeded by friendship. So another Demon Hunter. I don't like keeping Voracious Reader on coin. We don't want to keep Altruist. And this is not that. I'm going to keep this. That gives us something to do for sure. This is not a good curve. I'm kind of hoping that they're not aggro. That they're not. I'm hoping they're not aggro. We have a really slow start for aggro. Luckily, it looks like he has a slow start too. We're just drawing all the cards. Step up! So, I didn't think about that too much. We do have a Satyr Overseer in this deck, and maybe playing the weapon was the right play there in case we top decked it. Because that would have been a really good play. Them doing this, that's fine. I think as a Demon Hunter, you don't want to do that. Yeah, I think you take this as it comes. It sucks if it gets buffed, but you know. So this weapon is most likely getting unequipped next turn, so we can play the Marrow Slicer. But we can attack with it first, right? We don't need to just swing and let it go. I think in any matchup that's not aggro, I like going second with this deck, so I have coin.
You don't pick the ones.
I don't care about a 2-drop. We're just gonna go face. Okay, this changes things quite a bit, actually.
All I see is weakness.
The issue is we don't set up Gravebound next turn, but we set up a better board. I think this is the right play. It's kind of weird, like a lot of people, and this is the rant that's going to be at the end of the video that no one's going to hear because it's the end of the video. No Blade Dance? No Blade Dance? No Blade Dance? Don't... Oh. A lot of people... No attack? Okay. Let me rant now. A lot of people tend to like to think that aggro decks are pretty brainless, and you just smork them good. Me go face, right? It's not really true. A lot of aggro decks have a lot of micro decisions that will decide the outcome of the game, and those micro decisions are really hard to actualize when they happen. And I have felt the same way with Face Hunter. As to this deck also, maybe to a bit of a lesser extent with this deck, because I played so much Demon Hunter.
Hey, I got you, friend.
But still, there is an extent of my decisions really matter. Each card I play should have a purpose, and you should not, even though like you're gonna try to close out the game fast, you shouldn't play the game like it's you're gonna die if you don't.
Put some soul into it.
So this kind of sucks. Am I dead here? If I... Okay. So I'm at 24. They have 8, 11, 15, 16 on board right now. I cannot get Altruist to activate at all. So Altruist is off the table, unfortunately. So how much does they have? 6, 11, 15. They have at least a Twin Slice in hand. So they add 3 to that. 16, 19. So I'm off by 5. I'm just going to do this. Swing face. And hope. Now, I don't think any of them... That would have been a really good card to get, this off the top, instead of Altruist. But I don't think any major decisions... This game really would have changed the outcome. I do think that we should be aware of... Okay, that's good. Of what our curve is. Remember that there's a Satyr Overseer in this deck. Don't kill me. Because I think that would have made a difference too. Okay. Okay, so we get there. Yep, cool. Well played. That was a good game. Diamond 3, baby!